Hey guys, Friday, February 26th at 8:02 p.m. It's been, about 8 hours since I vlogged. This one's going to be pieced together with the other one, but, oh, maybe not. The other one was really long. Anyways, workout today was fantastic. Always. Started off kind of bad though. I didn't do all upper body that I wanted to just because I really started hurting. I went to do like dumbbell press, and that muscle that I pulled last week, it's still kind of sore, so I have to kind of take it easy. So like at my 45-minute mark, I decided to lift even though I wasn't planning on it. And I started lifting without my wraps, but then said screw it, and I ran upstairs and got them. Upstairs at the gym, by the way, our weight room's in downstairs, so like ran up, did it. I only squatted the bar, 2 sets of 9, and then squatted 135 pounds, which is really light for me, almost half what I can lift. But I did 2 sets of 9 for that. Didn't do any deadlifts. Didn't do any bench today aside from the incline bench press or the dumbbell bench. Did a lot on lat pull down, which I love. It's still my favorite machine. Did a lot on shoulder press. Did a lot on chest press. Did a lot on the tri curls, tri pull down, whatever the heck it's called. Anyways, my big thing today that I did. You guys may or may not remember me posting about a month ago that it was almost a month ago, it was February 6th, 4th, that I posted about me doing 500 pounds on leg press for 2 reps. That was my max. I hit a 2 rep max. It was fine. It was actually really fantastic when I did it. Tonight, this afternoon, I did 500 pounds, 8 reps. 8. Ah. I was really happy. In fact, I ran up to find my trainer and kind of scream at him because I was so happy. I had a spotter, so no concern. Actually, it was my gym owner that spotted me, which was cool, but anyways, not what I'm posting about. I'm talking about today. Today was a really good day. I had a smile on my face the whole day. I'm still happy. I just was taught something about myself, and it's kind of interesting, and it's made me think for the past hour and a half. So I went up for supper with my friend, which we do every week. It's just a weekly thing. It's every Friday. And lately we've been going to A&W, and it's really good food. Love A&W. I do. Macros aren't the best, but whatever. I'm doing okay. I'm still losing inches, so. But we went up for supper, and then we went to Tim Hortons. Like we normally do. It's just supper and then coffee. Doesn't really go hand in hand, but it's what we do. Anyways, we were sitting outside, and we were talking, and she's one of my exes, and we're we're pretty much best friends. We are. We broke up over a year ago. It was a rough breakup, but it's been a really good, our friendship is fantastic. In fact, she's the one when I need brutal honesty that I most likely will talk to. And she reminded me of a time when we were together and she was sick, and I ended up going over to my friend's place. I was emotionally unavailable. It's the only way I can put it. And it made me think, because this is literally me telling her this was the first time I'd ever talked to anyone about this. I'm like that with anyone. If someone comes up to me and they're sad or they're crying, I don't know how to react. My brain just, it gets lost. Like, I'll want to react and I'll feel sad, but I don't know how to express it. That might be a better term for wording. Oh, I said that to her. I said, it's not that I didn't care. I just didn't know how to react. I know I should know how. Human nature. I just didn't know how, and I still don't. And it's making me think. I'm still happy. I'm still in a good mood. It made me think, and it's made me think a lot. And it's made me think back to past relationships and my friendships, and that I get like that. Like, it's really scary to me that I could potentially lose friends because I don't know how to react, and they don't know that I don't know how to react. That I want to be there for them as much as I possibly can. Like, I'm a very, very caring and compassionate person. Anyone who knows me knows that. I'm very caring, actually. But and I want my friends to know that if they're sad or they're upset and I don't react, that it's not because I don't want to. It's because I just don't know how. So I get home, I do a little bit of research. I knew, guys, and I know, Wiley, I know that you watch this now. Mom told me. I know, and it was diagnosed a couple years ago as well, that I was born with FASD. I was also diagnosed with being on the autistic spectrum disorder as having Asperger's, which is high functioning autism. When I got home, I Googled and I looked up some info about Asperger's or ASD in adults. And there you go, right on paper, right in front of me, was basically telling me what I knew. That it was completely from the ASD, which is kind of coming from the FASD, which I may or may not have mentioned in my earlier vlog about mental health. But see if I can pull up that. Where is it? Okay. Symptoms of ASD. Average or above average intelligence. I'm about average. Difficulties with high level language skills such as verbal reasoning, problem solving, making inferences and predictions. Difficulties in emphasizing with others, problems with understanding another person's point of view. That is big. Difficulties engaging in social routines such as conversations and small talk. Yeah, sometimes. Problems with controlling feelings such as anger, depression, and anxiety. Yes. A preference for routines and schedules which can result in stress or anxiety if a routine is disrupted. Yes. Specialized fields of interest or hobbies. And yes. And it actually says, person with Asperger's syndrome may have trouble understanding the emotions of other people, and the subtle messages sent by facial expression, eye contact, and body language are often missed or misinterpreted. Because of this, people with Asperger's syndrome might be mistakenly perceived as being egotistical, selfish, or uncaring. There you go. Right in front of my eyes. These are unfair labels because the person concerned may be unable to understand other people's emotional states. People with Asperger's syndrome are usually surprised when told their actions are hurtful or inappropriate. Yeah, I am definitely like that. That just basically was like reading that little section. Makes sense. I'm going to talk to my counselor when I see her on Monday, I think is here. Yeah, Monday. About that, and just to see what we can do, because this could be a problem. And I don't want it to be. Yet again, like me being happy, I don't want to be sad all the time, and I antidepressants are starting to work, and the fact I'm starting to do my DBT is starting to work again. And things are starting to look up. And I don't want this stopping me from having a relationship. I want to be in a relationship again, and I don't want it to stop me. And it was brought to my attention about my teeth today. I realize I only have a few. I make do with what I have. I want to eat. But this may or may not. This may be getting fixed in short term. Like very soon. So I'm very grateful to my family, by the way. I love you guys. Thank you. Yeah. Workout and realizing something about myself. It's interesting. It's been a really interesting day. Thank you guys. Hit like and subscribe. Please. Please.